Hello, and welcome everyone to the Tuesday World Meditation. My name is Rosa, and today I join you from my home in Vallarta, Mexico. This sacred time and space is devoted to our shared practice of entering stillness and of giving together. Let us first surround and protect ourselves with the love and the grace of God. Before we begin the meditation, I'd like to share some passages from the new message related to our practice of self-knowledge from the book Preparing for the Great Waves of Change, Volume 2, Chapter 6, Escaping Fear, Confusion, and Hopelessness. This teaching was received by Marshall V. Summers on June the 25th, 2008 in Boulder, Colorado. If one is really honest with oneself, one must realize that the world is changing and that great waves of change are coming to the world. This is more of a feeling within oneself, a sense of apprehension, a sense of anxiety, a feeling that one must prepare for something, even if one does not know what it is specifically. It is important here not to dismiss these feelings, for they are signs within yourself that you are responding to something greater in the world, even if you have not recognized fully what it is that is generating this response within you. For at this moment, the world is giving you signs and knowledge within yourself. The deeper intelligence that God has created and put there for you is also giving you signs. The signs are not merely forms of encouragement or affirmation or confirmation of your ideas, beliefs, and expectations. More often than not, they are warning signs, alerting you to the presence of danger or indicating some change in your understanding or activities. It is as if you had an early warning system within yourself, giving you signs and clues that you must pay attention to something, that you must respond to something, that you must recognize something that previously you had not recognized. This early warning system is vitally important for you and should never be construed as merely being fearful or negativity on your part. It is part of the greater intelligence that God has put within you to warn you of the presence of danger or to alert you to a need, to give your attention to a specific thing or a set of difficulties. Every moment of every day, people are making critical mistakes or having terrible accidents or overlooking important opportunities because they are not paying attention to their environment. They are not paying attention to their deeper inclinations, which are alerting them, encouraging them, or in some cases holding them back. This lack of attention then is a critical problem and is the source of the vast majority of mistakes and errors, and even catastrophic errors that people make. Therefore, to be cautious and observant is really to be intelligent, and to show a lack of awareness and a lack of caution demonstrates a lack of intelligence. For what is intelligence but the willingness and ability to learn and to adapt? Real intelligence creates the desire to learn, to be fully engaged with life, to be watchful, to be discerning, to refrain from premature judgment or conclusions, to give your attention fully to things in front of you, to listen carefully to other people, to discern their motives and intentions, and the real communication that they are attempting to give through their words and through their actions. Intelligence is not simply being clever or solving complex problems. Intelligence is the willingness and ability to learn and to adapt. Life is a constantly changing situation, presenting both hazards and opportunities. To not be fully present to that is to not be present to oneself, is to be functioning in a way where you are disengaged or distracted from this primary engagement with life. In that situation, you cannot bring your greater powers of mind to bear. You cannot use the greater intelligence of knowledge that God has provided you, and you will miss the signs of the world and even the signs from knowledge itself, guiding you, telling you, instructing you, encouraging you, setting you forward, or holding you back, depending upon the situation at hand. It is this lack of attention, then, that disables you from gaining the full benefit of being in the world and from utilizing this greater intelligence of knowledge, and in fact, from utilizing all of your skills, all of your levels of sensitivity. It denies your creativity and your ability to bring new ideas or understanding, new creations into the world. For if you cannot respond to the world, then you will not respond even to your creativity. It is as if a fog has come over your mind, or you have drawn a curtain between yourself and everyone and everything else. And the only way you cannot be present to the world is to be obsessed with your thoughts and fantasies, or the thoughts and fantasies of others. Your intellect is a wonderful tool, a tool of communication in the world, and that is its ultimate purpose. But the mind that does not have this purpose, that is not guided by spirit or knowledge, becomes within itself a form of obsession, pulling you in, engaging you endlessly in self-debate, self-doubt, the projection of one's desires, or the nightmare of one's fears. The only way to really avoid fear and all of its dark manifestations is to build your connection to knowledge and begin to assemble your worldly wisdom and distinguish them from your beliefs, your wishes, your fears, your political ideology, your religious ideology, your attitudes, your prejudices, and so forth. This involves real work and effort on one's own behalf, real inner work to gain a greater control over your mind and to utilize it for a greater purpose, rather than simply being a slave to all of its fantasies and all of its nightmares. It represents one taking power within one's life instead of floating along in a sea of assumptions, drifting in one's own imagination. The world is teaching you what is coming over the horizon. It is showing you through demonstration all of the errors that people are making. It is showing you through demonstration all of the ways that people are successfully engaging with the world. It is showing you by demonstration what real contribution to the world looks like and how it can be experienced. The world is showing you every form of human error and misinterpretation. But to gain this great education from the world, you must look with clear eyes. You must look without drawing early conclusions. You must live with questions instead of always seeking for answers. You must be present to life instead of just present to your own ideas. God has put a greater intelligence within you to guide you and to protect you, but you must gain access to it. You must listen to it and learn from it and refrain from making self-comforting assumptions about life and about your future. Learn about the great waves of change and look out into the world with as much objectivity and courage that you can muster. Gain over time the strength to do this, looking every day, contemplating every day, seeing what change you must bring to your life and circumstances, avoiding complacency and ambivalence. these two plaguing maladies of the human mind. Avoid assuming either self-defeat or self-success, and venture into life without these false assurances or predictions. Face difficulty with the power of knowledge within yourself, and serve others, not because the outcome is guaranteed or assured, but because the service is needed and it is correct for you to provide it. In the face of the great waves of change, and indeed in the face of intervention from races from beyond the world, people will become immensely afraid and will fall into despair. They will do this automatically because they have no foundation to face life with strength and objectivity. You either see the signs of the world or you do not. But to see them, you must look and keep looking. If you do not look, you will not see. If you do not see, you will not know. If you do not know, you will have no sense of where you are in life and what is happening. And you will not have the strength to deal with the change in circumstances that are bound to occur. The vast majority of mistakes and tragedies that people face are the product of their not paying attention, the product of their not being present to the situation, the product of not checking something out with knowledge before making a big decision, of not heeding the warning signs, of not seeing the power and the grace of knowledge working on their behalf. Instead, build your strength, build your foundation in knowledge, bring your life into order and do not stop. And instead of fear, you will begin to feel the power of God working in you and through you. And regardless of how difficult the circumstances may seem around you, you will be able to bring this strength with you. This is your gift to the world you have come to serve. It requires that you become strong and capable, aware and observant. It requires that you escape fantasy and denial, helplessness and hopelessness, for you are here to serve the world, and those who sent you into the world are your strength and your reminder that you are here for a greater purpose. Please join me now in a 30-minute stillness practice. Take whatever time you need to read your own step and enter stillness when you are ready. Nasina Varikaram. While we are in this place of stillness, think of someone in need, and then send them a quality that you wish to receive yourself. Send that individual that quality. Send them love or strength, faith or encouragement, determination or surrender, acceptance or self-discipline. Whatever they need to bring about resolution in their lives. In stillness, send them what they need, without trying to solve their problems or strengthen a preferred outcome. In giving, we also receive, and in this giving, these qualities are strengthened within ourselves. Nasina Varikaram. Thank you all for coming.